Hi guys, I'm out here today in the barn, and it is like 90 degrees, but I shall prevail, because, today, I am making something from a very popular video game, Bloodborne. I am making the Saw Cleaver, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically Saw Cleaver with like an axe handle, and it converts from an open position where it's like, how do I explain this? Well, I'll show you. Not only that, but it needs to convert to like the handle go this way, and then the handle comes up and around and then attaches on top like that. So it needs to turn this way, and it has two locking points here and here, and then has a pivot right there, but I didn't draw that in because I'm going to draw that out once I find the center of that. So basically that's what it does. I'm going to try to make it convertible like that using a spring, but no promises because I am working with limited materials and I don't know how those metal parts, because I am going to try to use metal parts, don't know how those are going to work out. So, wish me luck! Whew, it's so hot out here. Okay, guys, I got my my saw. Yeah, let me put it over here so you can see it. I got my saw ready. This way, yeah. Got my saw, and wow, it's really bright. I had to cut the teeth a little bit shorter than I wanted, because I was worried that they were just gonna chip off. That's too bright. Okay. Yeah, I was worried they're just gonna chip off. Still don't know about this side. Might just cut the edge off of that. And also, because I didn't want it to be sharp, it is a prop item. Alright, so I got all these teeth beveled. You can see they're beveled now. I'm no longer worried about them coming off because they're actually pretty strong. These teeth can handle quite a bit of torque. Well, yeah, pressure. Because I shortened them quite a bit and I've refined them. And if you look real close, you can see that the inside, well, I don't know how to explain this. I used the file so that I made the edges, get a better angle. I made the edges come to like a point. You can see really right here. Come to the point so they look like they're longer than they are. What I mean by that is I took like a triangle file and I just dragged it this way on the edge here so that it made an indentation, but on the inner side it's still raised, so that provides more support for these spikes in the middle between them, but at the same time it makes them look like they're longer than they are. I also sanded all the edges except for this edge because I wanted that edge to be really flat, because that is the edge that fits against the one part of the handle and it keeps it from moving. So I wanted that to be really really nice and flat. And I didn't make them perfectly smooth. I wanted them to look like it was grinded, like it was just a bevel rather than just a curve. So I did that, except for the front. The front I wanted smooth, so I did that one really smooth. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a little, not an orbital sander, but just a little, like a handheld sander, and I'm just going to go over this whole thing and smooth it so it's smoother than baby's bottom, because all this grain is going to pop up when I cover it with a filler primer. And I'm using a filler primer because there's little imperfections. If it'll focus, it's not really going to focus, but you can see that there's little imperfections over here, especially in the teeth, and that filler primer will fill that right in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit with a filler primer, then I'm going to hit it again with a filler primer, but before I do that I'm going to sand the primer so that all the raised areas are sanded down, and then I'm going to hit it with another coat of filler primer so it'll be really really smooth. and then I'm gonna hit it with a black, and then a silver, because if you don't put a black undercoat on a metallic, sanding's all done, and I was really surprised at how smooth this came out. So much so that I might not even put 2 coats of primer, but we'll see. This just came out so smooth. I really used a really fine grit. I'm not really sure what grit it was. Maybe it was like a 280 or something. It was really fine. Anyway, it came out really smooth. So I might not even put 2 coats of primer, but now I'm going to drill. So yeah, I found the center, hopefully the center of that little circle piece. So yeah, I'm gonna drill a hole straight through that, and I'll use that to put the holes through the handle. Okay, so that is this is my handle, right? That's my handle. Those are the 2 handles actually. And then if I flip this over, you can see that's what it looks like when it's chiseled, and then that's what it looks like when it's sanded. And it's okay that those imperfections are there, because this is going on the inside of the I almost said axe, the cleaver. Check this out, guys. It's a saw cleaver. It doesn't have the locking mechanisms yet, but check it out. It does. Well, it does swing. You can see it swings. Alright, guys, I have chiseled this handle. I've been chiseling it for probably about half an hour now. I think I got it together. I think I'm gonna glue it together. But I'm going to sand it first. Probably should glue it first, but I'm impatient. So yeah, I'm gonna sand the 2 parts. I'm gonna clamp them, and then I'm gonna sand them. Alright guys, that's it for the day. If you want to see how that project turned out, tune in tomorrow, because I will be finishing that tomorrow, hopefully, if I can get that mechanism working. But if not, I will continue it in next. I will continue in the next 2 videos. So like and subscribe, and hey, please share my videos. Please share this video, because every time you share one of my videos, my views double. And that would be a great way to return the favor. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
Oh, this you crazy mother...